Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. CC coming at you with CC Forex Education and News. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying these videos, I sure wish you would subscribe to my channel and pass on the information. I don't get much comments on Forex Education. I am a professional Forex trader, and I was going to give you an update on the trades from yesterday. We got the CAD JPY. We entered at the yellow, put our red as the stop loss, and look at there, we hit our target right down there. Let's see, I'm going to back up a little bit. That's the news. Headlines for CAD JPY, USD JPY implied volatility. So we're going to get over here. Now, I was hoping that would get out of the way. So there you go. There you go. Now we can see our candles. We can see that our candles hit right below our target. So that's a pretty good trade, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to measure the pips on it. We're going to come over here with this pip tool, and we're going to see what we got. $162 pips. From right down there to right up there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, people's asking, well, how much money is that? It depends on how much money you had in your account and how much you did your trade. If you had $20 in your account and you did the smallest trade you can do, which is a 0.01 micro lot. If you did a 0.01 micro lot, you would have made $16.21 on a $20 trade. That's amazing. That's just simply amazing. If you would have done a mini lot, which is a $200 trade, you would have made $1 a pip, and you would have made $162.10 on a $200 account. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. You nearly doubled your money in one trade. Okay, if you would have had a $2,000 account and done a 1.0 standard trade, you would have made $10 a pip, and you would have $1,621.10. If you would have done a 10 standard, which costs $20,000 in your account, a 10 standard pays $100 a pip, and you'd have made $16,000 off of that $20,000 trade. $16,210. So that's a pretty good trade right there. Now let's go on up and look and see what else we got. And that one trade, ladies and gentlemen, you see the distance between the yellow and the red is shorter than the distance between the yellow and green. So this one trade right here, getting this one trade will pay for the losses and have you a break-even situation. Have you a break-even situation on the other two if you were to lose the other two. But we're not going to lose the other two. We're going to keep on going and see what happens. This one is the odd JPY. And we entered over at that yellow. And she dropped down, and got real close to our profit target. We're way in the profit. Let's see, we're going to take another look. I want to see how much profit we got so far. I'll tell you what, these ads and everything, YouTube ads and dead gum, you can't get nothing anymore, can you, without a bunch of ads. I'll go right there to right there. And so far, we're 120 pips in the positive. 120 pips once again, ladies and gentlemen. If you did that micro, it cost you $20 and you'd have $12 in your account. If you do the mini, the mini would cost you $200 in your account and you'd have $120 right now. So I mean, on the standard, it cost you $2,000. That's a 1.0 on your MetaTrader, and you would have $1,200 on that $2,000 just overnight like that, just right now. Now, if we continue to allow that trade to go, which we will, you've got a very high probability. Matter of fact, is what you could do is move your stop losses, that red line, down to the yellow, or right above it, right above those candles, for a very low risk trade. You see what I'm saying? Or you can leave them where they're at. Personally, I'm going to leave them where they're at just in case this thing comes back up and retest. You don't want it hitting that your stop loss and then going back down hitting your target. So when I set trades, I map out everything. I might adjust my stop loss a little bit in some trades. Because if I'm sure that it's going to turn and go back down, I'll adjust my stop loss a little bit. But otherwise, I set them and forget them. You got to do it like a machine. You can't let your emotions get you carried away. So do your analysis, and you know, when you set your stop loss, you see how I set that one above the last peak. I mean, if that last peak would have been way down here, I would have set it up to the next last peak or somewhere up there. I wanted it high enough. I want that stop loss high enough where it can't just come up and touch it. Like right there would have been too close. Right at the top of those candles. That's a little too close. So I'm going to come back over here and see where the next place it came up was. And since it's not that high, now if the next place it came up was way up here, that's too high. You don't want to set your stop loss way up there. You want it as close to your entry as possible. That's why you wait for this pullback. You always wait for the pullback, and then you get on and ride it down. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? You wait for the pullback. See? Pull back, down. Pull back. See what I'm saying? It always pulls back. You wait for the pullback and you go down. You got a long trend going down. So you just wait for it to go up and then get on it. So you can ride it down the hill. See how quick it goes down? See them big long red candles? It'll go down quick. But it takes it a while to go back up. Just like throwing a rock in the air. You know, it's harder to throw it up than it is for it to come down. People get scared. People get scared and cause them big red candles. It's called fear. You can't let fear, you can't let emotions dictate your trading. If you trade by emotions, you're not going to be a good trader. Alright, so this one right here, we're just a little bit in the negative. But at least we're honest about it, ain't we? We're a little bit in the negative. Hey, if it hits out, we're still going to win. We're still going to be alright. Because that one trade we already took money on, it covers this trade and that other trade if we lose. So we got one winning trade already. And we got plenty of time to ride this one out. Personally, I would do some research in this on the news and see if that CAD's got the potential, because I remember we looked on Forex Factory and the CAD had some news coming out this week. If that CAD has the potential to go up and hit that red line, I might just take this one out, as you know. But we're trading purely technical this week. We're going to ignore the news, okay? We're going to ignore the news. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens with no news, just purely technicals. But I don't like seeing all that consolidation right there like that. That means it's indecisive and it's waiting on something. Now, I got a buddy that trades consolidation. That'd probably be a pretty good little setup for him. But me, I stay away from consolidation. You never know what it's going to do or when it's going to do it, but it's usually waiting for news, and the CAD's got some news. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I think is going to happen. I haven't researched the CAD to know how their economy is really doing, but evidently it's kind of been on the from the chart here, it's been on the downslide. But this tells a story. It tells me, yeah, it had some bad economic things happening. Could have been something to do with oil. Canada is a oil-rich country that their economy is diversified, which is very good, like the United States. But they are dependent on the price of oil. So if things start happening to oil, it affects the country greatly, more so than other countries. Like you got Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Iraq. Those countries are solely dependent on oil. Well, not Iraq anymore, but most of them are solely dependent on the price of oil. And when oil drops down, it really hurts their economy. The United States is dependent on oil, but not near as much as any of the other countries, because the United States has got manufacturing, got all kinds of jobs. We do a little bit of everything. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up. That's the CAD CHF. And if these videos are helping you, I just ask that you like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.